Okay, hello. You may notice that my voice is a little, almost warmed up sounding, and that is because, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads the past couple of days. Just been getting things in order. It's the holiday season. I'm hoping, obviously, I'll have a job by next year, more or less likely. If not, I'll have one by February. I'll have to have one by February no matter what. Um, But I just got off the phone with an amazing and wonderful person, and I'm glad to talk to them. And if you ever hear this, you know who you are right now. Um, Again, thank you, and I hope work goes well today, of course, and for every day in the future, since maybe you could listen to this in the past, or I mean future, and I'll be in the past, but just know I'm thinking of you even then. Um, but let's get off that topic. We're not here for one singular person, we're here for the community, and the community is longing to hear about the news. Supposedly, from what I saw on TikTok the other night, there's like a big storm coming up because it's like a La Nina year or El Nino, something like that. But that's not a real title or anything. So let's get into it. Google's open. Avengers Endgame Vormir explanation makes no sense after Eternals. Interesting. Method Man on getting ripped and his desire to star in a superhero film. Come on, Marvel. You know what? I don't blame you because that is exactly the same thing that I want to do. I want to get super ripped and I want to do a superhero character. Like, come on, man. I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy it. That's amazing. After 19 years in development, absurdly ambitious Morrowind mod reveals new roadmap. Let's scroll through this one. Ryan Reynolds talks about being the next James Bond. That'll be nice. Charlie Cox returning as Daredevil in MCU. That'll be real nice. Batman! 10 things unique only to the Rocksteady Arkham version of the character. Nice. Halo's Cortana actors are gorgeous in real life. That's dope. 5 new Steam games you probably missed as of yesterday, December 6, 2021. Rick and Morty, Rick's 10 closest friends, ranked. A philosopher of science explains how birds perceive time and space differently than humans. Yeah, but they also kind of, number 1, get hit by cars. And number 2, die a lot faster than we do, I do believe. Or maybe I'm wrong. Marvel one-shot, All Hail the King, huh? Weird. Oh, okay. I was just reading the summary of the article. Spider-Man is the greatest movie I never made, says James Cameron. Yeah, well, sucks to be you. Harley Quinn cosplay shows Harleen Quinzel before and after the Joker. Okay, cool. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Will Poulter's new look draws comparisons to Adam Warlock. Yeah. You know, I never found that guy to be attractive, but as he's gotten older, maybe so. I used to have the same exact hairstyle. I swear to God, if that becomes a hairstyle right after I finish doing it, because I'm growing my hair out right now, I'm going to be so upset. Where did the coronavirus Omicron variant come from? Scientists suggest it evolved in one person. Doesn't matter. It's here. It's not probably going to go away. It exists now permanently on this planet until we can figure out a way to eradicate it. So, yeah. Cyberpunk 2077 dev says there's no real tension in doing missions with Jackie instead of quick montage. Okay. Why Marvel's worst Avenger married an MCU Guardian of the Galaxy as a plant? Really? Interesting. Diablo 3 Season 25 will let you harness the power of the Lords of Hell. Interesting. I don't play Diablo 3 as much. I'm a Diablo 2 fanboy. Diablo 2 Resurrected. Let's go. Surprised it doesn't give me a bar on how far I am, but that's alright. Antarctica eclipsed. Moon blots out the sun in stunning space photo of the total solar eclipse. Nice. Chris Hemsworth expresses diminishing interest in continuing as Thor. I'm sure he is. I mean, he's been playing that character for how long now? He needs something different, though he does do an amazing job of it. Absolutely fantastic guy. Chris Hemsworth, mwah, just gorgeous. I want to be just as ripped as that man one day. That's actually one of the things I'm doing right now. Fun fact, this episode has a different meaning. I'm kind of timing it because I've got a notebook next to me here that I'm writing down my current schedule. I'll make a new schedule when I get a job, but for my current time being broken, jobless, and all that, I'm just making a temporary schedule. I have to, shuffle things around, but it is what it is. Truck drivers aren't surprised there's a trucker shortage. I thought that was completely fake and fabricated, but maybe I'm wrong. Shaquille O'Neal, what makes the NBA a great sport is not because of LeBron James. It's because of LeBron. It's because of Steph Curry. It's because of all these people. Oh. Yeah, I don't like sports, so. After Scottie Pippen takes shots at Michael Jordan, another Bulls teammate has a take on what's really going on. Interesting. Rob Zombie shares first look at Doctor Who star cast in the Monsters reboot. Nice. Elon Musk says the U.S. should get rid of all government subsidies. I'm kind of forgetting what government subsidies means. Government subsidies. Paying for part of the cost of the production of a good or service by offering tax credits or reimbursement, or by paying for part of the cost a consumer would pay to purchase a good or service. So, I don't know why he would want to get rid of that. Doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, maybe because companies probably abuse it more than they should, but... Physicists confirm the existence of time crystals in epic quantum computer simulation. That sounds B.A. Holy cow. Okay, I want to read this article. I'm sorry, this one just has got my interest. Are you in the market for a loophole in the laws that forbid perpetual motion? Knowing you've got an authentic time crystal takes more than a keen eye for high-quality gems. In a new study, an international team of researchers used Google's Sycamore quantum computing hardware to double-check their theoretical vision of a time crystal, confirming it ticks all of the right boxes for an emerging form of technology we're still getting our heads around. Similar to conventional crystals made of endlessly repeating units of atoms, a time crystal is an infinitely repeating change in a system, one that remarkably doesn't require energy to enter or leave. Though such a thing comes close to breaking certain laws of thermodynamics, the fact that the system's entropy doesn't increase means it should sit on the right side of physics. In reality, such a crystal might look like an oscillation of some sort that doesn't synchronize with the rest of the system's rhythms. A laser tapping at a steady beat on your time crystal, for example, might make its particles spin flip only on every other tap. The RECLCITRANT. That's a word I have literally never seen before in my life. Recalcitrant flip-flopping is a signature time crystal behavior and has been used as evidence for the design and production of time crystals in past experiments. But the sheer complexity of a huge number of interacting quantum objects all swinging to their own rhythm leaves some wiggle room for explanations that aren't necessarily dependent on the same rules that underpin time crystal physics. So while unlikely, we can't rule out that a system that initially looks like a time crystal might in reality warm up over the eons and eventually fall into disarray. You could just sit and watch a crystal hum away until the eventual heat death of the universe, of course. Or you could let a quantum computer carry out the job for you. This is a lot of reading. Well, I mean, it sounds interesting. But I don't know how any of that confirms the existence of time crystals, but okay. Sorry, I'm just going to move on to the next headlines. But anyways, that article was by Science Alert, and in case any of you were wondering, White House announces U.S. diplomatic boycott of 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Don't know why. Chinese rover to investigate mysterious hut spotted on far side of the moon. Aliens, bro? Skyrim dragon riding looks so cool, but it has a big catch. Thing's ultimate redesign swapped his rocks for Iron Man armor. That's sick. Green Lantern's powerful emotional spectrum entities explained. Black Panther's darkest secret makes him worse than MCU's Killmonger. William Dafoe reveals Green Goblin has a new philosophy in Spider-Man No Way Home. Interesting. Alexandra Stevenson was born because her mother had braces. Julius Irving opened up on his relationship with, I'm assuming his daughter or niece, or I don't know. One of the worst nights of my life. Nick Cannon recalls events leading up to first date with Megan Good, an actress, I don't know. People are praising Spider-Man and Fortnite, especially the web-slinging. Rip. Good thing I don't care about Fortnite anymore. Pythagoras' revenge. Humans didn't invent mathematics. It's what the physical world is made of. That would upset me greatly, because I hate mathematics. I would literally just dissipate into the ether if I'm literally made of mathematics. PlayStation exec fired after allegedly trying to have inappropriate meeting with 15-year-old. Hey, at least PlayStation's a good company. Iron Man fans deserve to see his ancient Egyptian armor in action. It does sound pretty sick, though. Every crime Batman commits in Arkham Knight. Don't know what that is, but okay. U.S. billionaire surrenders $7 million of stolen art. Wow. Nerd. Maybe don't steal art. Mac Miller, mother shares her most streamed artist on Spotify, and Eminem is number 2. Rip Mac Miller. Game of Thrones Mountain injures MMA fighter in sparring match. Interesting. Elon Musk says... I read this one earlier this morning before I thought about recording this. Elon Musk says civilization is going to crumble if people don't have more children. Well, Elon, my guy, my man, let me just tell you a little reason why we don't want to have kids for you. Because you're going to build and you know, this is maybe just a theory from the few different articles I've seen from a variety of different websites, including Google's cards here. You're trying to build literal human rights violation towns. Oh, you don't want to come into work today even though you're like deathly sick? Sorry, you just lost 15,000 social credit, you're in debt now, and you owe your life to me, so either come in or die. And also, you're not allowed to leave. Oh, not to mention, you're coming here from Europe to Texas, so you're essentially trying to turn a red state blue even further, which upsets me greatly. We need to have this delicate balance. Not that I support the two-party system in all honesty, or want any particular one. I'm just saying, right now, at least the good and evil is staved off equally. But neither here nor there. We're back on the topic of Elon Musk wanting us to have children for you. We're not going to sit there and want our children to work for you when they have to pee in frickin' bottles. It's just not going to happen, my man. You're thinking backwards because you have all these people's admiration and respect. But my guy, I used to think you were pretty cool. Like at first, when I first started hearing about you like 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, man, that dude's pretty cool. He's doing some pretty neat things. And then I just realized more and more, you're just another big-headed celebrity. I mean, that's like 90% of... There are very few celebrities like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a freaking amazing celebrity. But you're just another businessman. You're another government entity just in disguise of pretending to want to make the world better when theoretically, and I don't know how true this is because again, Facebook fact checkers say it's false, but I'm not also going to lick the boot of every fascist regime there is. Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to have to wash my mouse. Rip. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted here. ADHD brain roll. Yeah. You're literally doing nothing more than wanting people to worship you. Like you're some kind of humanity savior. Just because you want to go to Mars, my guy. No, we're just going to end up destroying multiple planets instead of one. Neither here nor there. I guess we didn't get through all the articles today, which is very interesting. I wonder how far we were from the bottom. Oh, there's literally 2 more stories. Something about Stimulus Check and Batman Arkham games. Okay. So, I didn't even do my usual intro. I was just infatuated with the person I'm talking to. Hello, Dreamer Space Chat, and also goodbye, Dreamer Space Chat. Please do like and subscribe. Maybe share it with your friends and family. It would help me greatly. I am trying to build this up. I am going to start streaming once I get this new internet service out to my house, which is coming along so far relatively well. So I'll let you guys know when that happens. But, well, for right now, I guess, stay dreamy, all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches out there. This is your captain, Dream Slayer, signing off.